Comerica Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Good luck, man. Hope you have a good game, buddy. Don't get too cocky. We all know what happened the last time these two seen each other, you know. Who you talking to? Shut up. What?
None of your business. Get out the business. Gone. You got your boy time over there, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you eating her stuff. He eating your stuff. That's yours, bitch. Oh, you go. That bitch no, automatically. That's mine.
I ain't this in a while.
It's a stare off for me. Y'all look like the same person. Like, what the fuck? Drop him. I'm a change. You gonna let him have it? I'm a change.
Here you go. I just wanted a few of them. I appreciate it.
I just sat here and watched you be like 10 of my fucking sour candy. And you gonna sit here and walk away? No way, it doesn't matter. I'm a change,
Smart boy. Who drew that?
Hello, this is a prepaid call from. I need to pick up the phone. An inmate at the Warren Correctional Institution. To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is 14 cents. This call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GPO.
Sit down.
Thank you for using
So retarded there.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up with you, Brody?
Hello?
Oh shit. What's up with you, Brody?
What you got going? Did anybody take it back?
Fuck, hold on. Dumbass phone. Let me see, what fucking number was it? That 293 number called back.
Who, Juicy or Bonnie?
I think that was Boney.
This is red stuff in my car.
Oh, she ain't never text.
Nah, she had called.
Call Monica, see when she was gonna drop that cheese out to you. For me real quick, please.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
She ain't pick up, Brody.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Hello.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one.
Right. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bro.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
Bitch.
And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and and 1. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! Treston Ebner, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done, and on the opening drive of the game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, bro. Shit, just hit me later.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Young. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh.
And this throw will be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Down the sideline he goes. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Hands it off out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Touchdown! DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
What'd you say?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10.
No. Ain't nobody touching.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now here's Young. Flush to his right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, Young. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Damn. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Second down, Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Young will set to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ball there,
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
Scott to return it. A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Bears take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, Fields again.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They're going option play on 3rd down.
Get out there.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now it's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Here's Fields.
Steps away to his left.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Fields complete to Mooney on the slant. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Bears!
Darnell Mooney.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Open here, Adam Thielen.
The time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Forced out to his left. Young into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Young escaping the pressure right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Again, it's Young. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Young off the play fake. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Young's throw caught by Byrd here.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. It'll be Young again. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark from 10 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Leave it alone. Watch it
on the ground for him so far.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Third and 2, Fields.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Hey, y'all go physical play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself. Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Oh, what a catch there by Thielen.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Young. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Young now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw, Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. The play fake. Now Young.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. We put the motherfucking champs on ice, man. On ice. Yeah. We the top dogs now. And you playing another, you playing the coach of the Vikings now. Oh, man. Let's go.
Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted it back. Got a problem, never run from it. Fun with that. Get the W, then double back. Back. Shit, watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you anything can. Homie, I can. The right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back. Run it back.
We 1-1. We 1-1. I won the first game, so I mean, you said that like they ain't better than, you feel me? That they ain't better. Hey, y'all, bye. Get off my steps.
Think I wanted cream, but I like it black. About the act and run it back. You see how I act, but then I laugh. Feeling like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'm a cat at anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'm a cat at anything that's in my psyche.
You want to play Phil?
Feeling myself high key.
Yes, like that, like that, like that. Solo might be right back, right back, right back. Oh yes, like that, like that, like that. I told him I'd be right back, right back, right back.
Run it back, run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Run it back, run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that, double that.
Run it back, run it back. Run it back, 100 stack in the truck with his fire tag. Punch the gas, running to the future. Past, I'm done with that. But if I need to, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
You play Don. Send Don an invite. You dirty. Nobody. Good game, bro. You shouldn't do. Oh well, yeah. I got something to do. Shit. Go ahead and send an invite, Don.
Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way. Real long way. Still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way.
I'm gonna smoke him next time. Don't worry. I'm gonna smoke him. That was against Carolina though. I could get if I go get. You feel me? What you mean? If I go get somebody for real. If I go get somebody for real, they gonna get blown out. Come on now. They is. They popped them Ravens. What's the Ravens overall? What's the Ravens overall?